Is it bone time? Hey, yeah, you gonna tell the puppies off? Oh, old man? So, the white one is Coda. You want this? Be nice. The little one right there is Bruno. Hi, Bruno. And the biggest one in the back is the female, Paige. As you can tell, each one has their little quirks. Paige has the facial damage. She was hit by something. Come here, Paigey. And they caved in her skull right there. Bruno was nothing but neglect. He was a good boy. And this one was left to die. So he's a little bit more aggressive, or he was aggressive when we got him. He's not at all now. He's a big baby. And Paige is jumping trying to get my attention. So evidently she's not got her froggy out. Oh, she's going to throw a temper tantrum now because he took her bone. So what people don't understand about this breed is this thing right here. You can tell she's quite big. I'm 5'4" and she stands at my waist. She is not just a pure husky. She's a mix. She might be a little bit malamute. She has some shepherd traits that we've noticed. A friend of mine thinks she might have a little hound in her. But as you can see, somebody did a number on her poor face. She's extremely dominant. She's extremely pushy. And you need to know that most females, hi Paige, are that way. They are extremely dominant. Whereas this one tends to be very calm and collective. Hi, baby. And while everybody said he was aggressive, he's really not. He just needed the right love. Coda has what is called ZRD. He is more of a typical Siberian. The blue eyes, the paws, the build, everything. But the only difference is Coda does have ZRD, which means, like if you notice here, sorry Coda, I know, you don't like your ears touched. Coda gets chronic ear infections, which is part of ZRD. He also loses patch of fur if I don't monitor his diet or give him extra zinc during the days that he needs it. Especially right now. He usually has 1 to 2 zinc tablets a couple times a day, just right now, because we are getting colder and I want his coat to come in nice and thick and full. When I got him, he had rough patches all over his body, missing fur and stuff like that. And they told me that it was from hard living. After a year of chronic ear infections, I think the first year I had him, I had 6 altogether ear infections. That was about 6 years ago now. And we were able to identify that there was actually the ZRD, which is a zinc response, a zinc disorder that huskies get. So when you get huskies, you really need to do your research. Coda is a prime example of what happens when you don't. He is very hard to give medication to. Most of them are very hard to give medication to. And you really don't want to mess with their teeth. Huskies, Malamutes, northern breeds are technically the closest thing you can get to a wolf. And that's, you know, whether you believe it or not, it's, you know, not my call. I personally have had a wolf Malamute growing up. Personality-wise, Coda is probably the closest to what my wolf was. And I'll have to dig out a picture so you guys can see. Paige is, sorry, loving on me right now. She literally is not going to back off. So we're going to talk about each of them real quick. Bruno there, we actually went to Kentucky to get. He is, I think he's either Pomeranian or Papillon and Husky. He, again, has the blue eyes. He's, he does have quite a bit of Husky traits. He also has quite a bit of palm. And as you can see, Paige is trying to get my attention. Hi, Paigey. Come here, sweetie. Bruno is about 5 years old. Like I said, we pulled him out of Kentucky. He was a pure neglect issue. Bruno, hi, sweetie. He is my mom's baby. He sleeps with her. He eats with her. He does a lot of things with my mom. He is very much her baby. like I said, we work with a bunch of rescues, and one of them called and wanted to know if I would take on a little hard case. When we were told about Bruno, we were told that he is depressed and that he doesn't do a lot and he's not a typical husky, and they were a little afraid that there was other things going on. That is not this dog. We brought R2 down. We met him at another rescue's house. She'd met him for about 24 hours, said he was just a wonderful little dog. But when we got there, even she said, she's like, he seems to know that you're his home. Like, it's very weird. He just acts completely different. And he has since day one. He is very much belongs in our pack. We thought at first that we were going to foster him and decided, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. We can't take a chance of him actually being depressed with somebody else. As you can tell, he's not depressed. He does have some of the ankle biter tendencies, which kind of drive me nuts because I don't like little dogs. I'm not a big fan. But we love him so much, it's not hard. Bruno is a whopping 50 pounds. This Coda here is about 85 pounds. And the big moose right here is 94 pounds. Paige, down. Good girl. So Paige is my hard case. I worked with the shelter for about a year and a half. And when I got Paige in, I definitely did not want, you can see actually how bad the divot is. I didn't want him to adopt her out at all. And the main guy for the shelter decided that he couldn't keep her. And that, you know, because she was somebody's family, the person that stepped up said, well, he's my cousin's or something like that, so I will take her. And she bounced from home to home to home for about a month and a half. And I got a phone call one day from the shelter saying, hey, Paige's back. Your friend over at the Bed and Biscuit has her. You want to go get her? And I said, yeah. She goes, because Paige's on the death list. And I said, okay, that's fine. We've heard a couple different stories about Paige. One was that she fell out of a car. One was that somebody took a baseball bat to her, and we've heard the crowbar. What is true, what is not, we have no idea. Her head is caved in all along the side. The one ear is completely stunted in growth. The one eye on this side of the face, she doesn't focus out of very well, so I don't know if she'll let me show you. A lot of times you'll see her, the one eye won't have a pupil, it'll just be all brown. Lots of little things. Her nose she has a deviated septum right through here. And this me being able to do this, if you go back in my Instagram, you will see that this is a brand new thing. I've had Paige about 2 years now. The first thing we had to do was potty train Paige. We were told she was about 18 months old when we got her. I'm a little skeptical on that. She ended up getting, let me see if I can show you, these teeth right behind the canines. She's not going to let me do it without both hands. The teeth right behind the canines usually come in at about a year, about 6 months after we got them. They came in. See? There you go. I know, Paigey. No mouth. No mouth. Good girl. Put your hand down. So Paigey is, we don't really know how old she is. When we got her, she was 45 pounds. She was about the same height, maybe an inch or two shorter. She is a big girl now. She is about waist high, like I said, on me, and I'm 5'4", and she very much is a 95-pound husky mix. This is her play. I'm the only one that she does this with. She is trained not to touch people's hand. And if you actually look, she's putting my hand behind her canines so that she can pull. When Paigey was learning to walk on a leash, this was sadly how I got her to walk on a leash. Stop. Enough, please. Good girl. Good girl. So, Paigey is, we call her special because obviously she is a little bit more special needs. We don't know how much brain damage was actually done. Hi, Bruno. Back up, baby. Go get your bone. We don't know how much brain damage is done there. There are times that she is, you can tell that she has issues, and there are times where she is the smartest dog on the face of the planet, and she scares me how quite intelligent she really is. And I'm hoping you get to see both of those times because they're very amusing. And as you can tell, Bruno's a little jealous that he's not getting attention. So I'm gonna go love on the puppies. Bye. The wooded area. A little bit of fun.
His butt's shaking again.
I know, his butt always shakes. So they each have their own little gait. And they don't really like to be up with each other. Paige usually likes to try and lead. So usually we have a longer horse leash on her, so she can try and get her Froggy out. Her being the puppy, she is a little bit more, she's definitely more strong than the other two. Though Coda is known to, yeah, Coda is known to actually be the strongest of the three, but he's also the oldest now. He's 10, so, or getting on 10. And so he tends to be, yeah, probably just a bunny. We have bobcats in here, so we do try and be a little cautious. There's Coda. Sorry guys, a little shaky when I'm trying to walk with these. They do tend to pull quite extensively. And as you can see, our beautiful little trail back in here. It's about, I don't know, 2 miles of trails. And we walk up and down throughout them. Her little prance. I can try and get her prance.
Okay.
But
Paigey,
we're gonna do our thing and just take the puppies in here and enjoy.
Oh, there she goes.
Paige, you gonna prance for Mama? Whoop.
She's
Yeah.
so cute.
Come on, you guys.
She's so cute.
Come on. Jeez, Pete, you guys. Are we done? See, this is what happens when they're done. The leashes go lax. No pull.
Well, sometimes.
Well, yeah, little mini turd still pulls a little bit. But for a couple months, he's doing good. Hey, you guys want to stop and say hi? Bruno!
Bruno!
Hi, Bubba! And then there's Coda. Coda! Paigey! Paigey girl. Yeah, she's being a little stubborn. Alright, say bye, guys.